Hi everyone, Lisa here from Four City Stitching. I hope everyone had a great week and happy Mother's Day. We're going to be heading out to a brunch probably in about 20 minutes or so. So this should be a short video compared to last week's recap. Yeah, it's a nice sunny day today. Yesterday afternoon we actually had tornado warnings. So that was fun. Yeah, but that didn't last too long. But the tornado sirens were going off at the university. So yeah, we don't see that too often. But it, like, all of a sudden it was just a lot of rain and hail and whatnot. So that was a bit of excitement. Yesterday morning, my son started his baseball practice. Yeah, so that is off and running. I do have a piece that I am going to start to stitch on at his baseball practice and games, as well as I want to cast on a pair of my socks for I got some Blue Jays yarn from Timber Yarns during the World Series. So I kicked that up last night. So I do have those planned for some game and practice stitching and knitting. But since yesterday was the first practice, I kind of wanted to feel things out and not embarrass him too much right off the get-go with my crafting in public. So yeah, so that was yesterday. Okay, so May is Mania, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I have Blueberry J to show you as well. At least 7 projects to show. Yes, I think that math is correct. Now, a lot of them do not have very many stitches, so don't get too excited. But it does mean that you get to see them nonetheless. So this was a start last year at Stitch North. Chamomile Cottage by Diana Blue. And it is being stitched on Love Bug. And yeah, this is folded so you can see. What did I do here? I think this medallion needed to be done, and then I just filled in that little snowflake motif with the pale colors. So that is that. Snow Village. I think I should look at my WIPCO. I think this has already been called for WIPCO too, but nope, it hasn't been called for WIPCO yet. Maybe I was thinking last year's WIPCO. That is how Snow Village is looking, and I worked down here on that little house. Not a terrible amount of stitches added, that's for sure. Oh, I got a hair in my mouth. Okay, Friendship Sampler. So the Friendship Sampler by Maxim Cross Stitch. how it is looking. And all I added was a couple of the letters. So, not a lot of progress. But that's okay. Oh, itchy nose. Okay. Birds from Bernard's Books is my next one. So that's what this one looks like. And doing this 1/1. And I just added in a little bit on that side. So that's how that's looking. Sorry for the zipper, that one was loud. And Jack Frost Tree Farm. So is that one? Now I'm subconscious about the zipper noise, but I know you all survive. That's how Jack Frost Tree Farm is looking, and I worked on this bottom and I started to add in that black. I think it's like a cookie stand. Yeah, this one's pretty close. Only 3 blocks to do. Okay, and then last but not least is Blueberry J. And that's how this is looking. So what did I add? I think I finished off here, like this purpley that I had started over here at Stitch North. And then I just been filling in like these details up here. And that's where my hanging thread is. So yesterday's game went really well for them. So they scored 14 runs. So that means I need to do 190 stitches. So 140 for the runs, plus 50 for the win. So that'll be a good chunk added while I'm watching today's game. And I think that is all I have for today. Oh, one last thing. Getting ready to go Stitch North, I was looking at some of the patterns I had squirreled away and what I wanted to take and leave on the freebie table. I came across this one and I thought this would be a good giveaway. It's small in size. Yeah, but I am going to have this giveaway only to Canadian viewers because I just don't know what it's like to ship to the States. So, and I don't want to cause anyone any undue costs to send this. It's this pattern here. It's by That's So Emma. It's So Emma. And it's Hello Summer. So this was in one of their quarterly like stitch bundle situations that they had. Yeah, so I finished that probably a year ago. it can be relatively a quick stitch. And yeah, so if you are interested in this pattern, just put summer in the comments below and you will be entered, and I will draw a name for this to announce on my next video next Sunday. So yeah, have your comments in, you know, by the Saturday, because I don't know what time I will do a video on the Sunday, but yeah, so put summer if you're interested in winning this Hello Summer pattern. Okay, well that is everything for me for today. So happy Mother's Day again, and we'll talk to you next week.